Hi friends, this is Kris with Josephine's Designs. You'll have to forgive me. I just took my little puppy and put her out there and she's already fussing. So this is really hard for her since the moment that my husband brought her to me when I was really ill. She has literally been with me 24/7 except for went to the doctor's first day, went to church second day. So she does not understand why she's not in my lap right now, but she doesn't like the fan in here and I've turned it down, but was getting a little antsy on the last video. So I thought, well, I'll take her out there. I gave her her favorite treat with her puppy food and water and she's all set up, but we'll see. Okay, so this is a fun haul from Laylebymail. So laylebymail.com. And I really enjoy some of her kits and things that she puts together. This, I believe, was a kit. And let me see, I've got the paper here. I don't know. Anyways, I'm not going to read through all that, but this kind of looks like what this is. So first, and then I've got some other goodies here now. I kind of feel like this is going to be a long time. If it is, I'll make it a two-parter. But the one thing I really love about Layle is she can find some unique things, put them together, and it really is perfect combinations. That's some of the stuff I've recognized. She has a good eye for curating. So here is one of her stamp sets. It's postcards and passports, and it is 1 through day 9. And if you can see that, sorry for the glare. I love that. We've yet to figure out lighting in here. And if you cannot, hopefully you can see this particular washi. So you've got the travel, which I love, and then stripes that match. So my husband is working on some things for us. I think he's starting to recognize that we need to go and do some things pretty soon, but it's all good. It's all good. So this is the definition of travel and the different types of icons for travel, and I love this particular line that she does. It's really fun. She does a great job with all that. Okay, let me move that up a little bit. She also has these are the postcards and passports. I love all these stamps. I think they're so charming. You know, adventure often, road trip, travel log, vacation mode, simply amazing, let's get lost, here and there, open road, on the go, and then right here. So charming with lots of extras in there. I love those. Here is a whole bunch of ephemera she has developed. Hold on. That is going to drop like 6 times. Uh-oh. Something flew. I'm not sure what flew. There's so much still from the trip. And then I had packed all these bags to work out there and in my chair for recovery. And number 1, I felt terrible. Was really, really sick. And then number 2, he brought me a puppy. And that puppy's never going to let me do any crafting if it were up to her. So anyways, but I love all of these. I hope you can see all of that. That is so stinking cute. Excuse me. Absolutely charming. And let's see how many, 96 pieces. So she really is quite affordable and really cultivates great artists and people to work with. So I appreciate that. I'm drinking some of that vitamin zero or whatever it is, lemonade. It has electrolytes, so that's good. Miss has 66 pieces. Again, postcards and passports, Laylebymail. And look at it's all the words that you might want to journal with. So you've got like our destination awaits. There's our ride, road trip, vacation mode, that day 1 through 9 for travel. Half suitcase will travel, on the road again, adventure often, taxi, let's go, sights and sounds, all kinds of things. So eat well, travel often, super fun. So I think one of them said chasing the sun. And this is a word strip stickers, 91 stickers. And they say things like adventure junkie, adventure seeker, time flies when you're having fun, wake up and live, welcome aboard, work, safe, travel, repeat. And each one has a dot between it. Happy trails. I need 6 months of vacation twice a year. So absolutely charming. And then lastly is the paper that she put together for this collection. And again, always check her website, check for her collections, whether she's doing simple stories or $49 Market, I think is what it's called, or whatever. And then she has her own that she's putting together. So lots of fun. So this is the cover, but I would tell you right now, I would cut this apart and use all. I will cut this apart and use all of this. That's just too cute. And then the back of it is a graph. I mean, there's always stuff to use. You've got a ledger, and then you've got, look at that. Isn't that cute? I love it. So cute. And then you get 2 of each. Hold on, if I remember right, I might even get a class with this. Sometimes she has classes with hers. I love the pink striped. And then you have the Fun Explorer. So you have those 2 and the stamp. And then you've got the, like the map marker. And then on the other side, oh, that's neat. It's just all the word fetty about travel. So super fun. Miles and Miles. Let's Wander. Holiday. Too fun. Okay, and then we've got the orange with the pink polka dots, and then you've got the cut aparts. Cute, all postcards, so stinking cute. Okay, and I think this is the last. So you have the airplane, and if you're not, oh no, there's a bit more. If you're not traveling by airplane, you could use some of this. You could cut these apart and adapt them for whether you're traveling by car, by taxi, by train, you know, whatever it is that you're doing. Too much fun. And I love that. Great cut aparts. Oh, this is a fun map. Super cute. This is the last one. And then all the colors of the collection in a rainbow order. Or a rainbow. That is so pretty. So again, this is Laylebymail, postcards and passports, sorry, and all the goodies that come with that. It is amazing. You get everything. How nice is that? That would do a lovely album before you leave on a trip. Okay, so something else I picked up, and I'm learning to buy more of these. These are so easy to use. I literally have a drawer over here that I just keep sticker sheets like, and I love them. It's just the quickest thing I can grab them when I'm going to do a quick journal, Bible journal, scrapbooking, whatever I'm doing. So I love this. A simple vintage flannel season. And I love all these. These are card stock type stickers. And you've got the vintage snowman, the vintage Mr. and Mrs. Snowman, snowman on a sled, the church, Shakewell for Blizzard, the beautiful couple of reindeer. You've got some wonderful wintertime tags and just lots of ephemera, very vintagey. Forecast snow and more snow. So there you go. Oh, forecast snow, and more snow. Super cute, super cute. And then you've got lots of word fetty and then even some scallop trim border. So, okay, this one is all wrapped up, and it is also by Simple Story. So you've got vintage Santa, Peace on Earth, Merry Christmas, Joy, beautiful vintage pictures, ephemera, you know, from when, maybe when I was a kid, you know. And then you got 1 through 31, so if you're doing a 25 days of Christmas or even the 31 days of December, this is great. You've got tabs, you've got flowers, and you've got more word fetty and then another scallop. So pretty, and these are super affordable. I cannot say that enough. Okay, Simple Vintage Believe, same thing, very vintagey. I love the deer, I love the snowman, I love the Santa, is so pretty. And then you've got the beautiful old ornaments, the wreath, great titles, Ho Ho Ho, Christmas, Fa La La La, Joyful Wonder, Holly Jolly. You could literally, more tabs, more words, another scallop. You could literally take these and use them in a journal. They're small enough to put in a journal, as well as they're big enough to use in your scrapbooking. How much fun is that? And then, oh, you know, I could not get the pink. I do gingerbread in my kitchen, so this is, you know, when I do pictures of my kitchen, this is what I'm going to use. I've got the gingerbread, Holly Jolly, Santa. These are more cartoony. They're cute. More word fetty. A scallop that's really pretty. I love this one, the candy cane. Hey Santa. I am a very vintagey girl, but I've, in the last year, just kind of taken on that whole gingerbread thing, and I love it. Okay, and that's it. That's all I got of those. Now, my next bit is a bit much, so hang with me. It is a big bag of ephemera. So I'm going to be back. This has been part 1. This will be part 2. So come back because it is from all different kinds of makers. All right, friends, thank you so much for being here. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, share with anyone. And if you go visit Laylebymail.com, tell her that Kris at Josephine's Design sent you. Okay, guys, I'll be right back with a part 2. Bye, y'all. Love you.